Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks.
Come in at halftime, you're up by 12. What are the thoughts in the locker room?
Well, they finished the first half playing man-to-man defense, and I felt like they'd probably come out in the second half and we'd see more man-to-man because we were getting the really wide open three-point looks against your zone, and sure enough, they really manned up. I thought Liberty did a great job picking up their defensive intensity on us. We didn't get quite as many open looks on the perimeter, but I thought our players really executed well. When we started running some of our man plays, they were real patient and worked the ball until we got some shots that we wanted. But they're a very good defensive team because of their size. I mean, we're at such a disadvantage because they're so much larger than we are at every position. But I was really proud of our kids just taking care of the basketball. We worked the ball down to late in the shot clock several times, waiting for someone to get open and to get the shot we won. And I just thought they showed a lot of maturity on the offensive end.
Well, through this year, you've talked several times about this being tough. Did you see that tonight?
I really did. I think that, our last game Saturday, I thought we played really good defense. We fouled a lot, but we were just real tough-minded, and thought our rotations were really good, and we continued that tonight. Our post defenders are 5'10", guarding 6'3", 6'4", and they were just tough-nosed tonight. I was really proud of them for just following our game plan, being where they needed to be, and Amatola and Avery Worley, two of the best post players in the league, and I thought that our players did a really good job just playing tough and trying to get them out of their comfort zone a little bit. I can't say enough about Helen Terry and Kiki Rutledge. Their defensive pressure on the point guards, they really amped it up and picked up their intensity, and we forced a lot of turnovers, and tonight we finally converted. When we forced turnovers, we hit some shots, and defense definitely won this ballgame for us tonight.
Well, in the first half, we were just talking with Kelsey there, we had some missed layups, I think, but we converted in the second half. And tell me about that. Kelsey kind of gave it away a little bit, but tell me about that play there at the end of that timeout, or what you had called and what happened.
Well, I drew up a play we run all the time, and then they go out there and no one knows who's going to inbound it or where to go, and I'm calling it out. We were actually going to cut Katie back door, but Helen's girl was, on the other side of her, so she just cut back door. It was kind of a broken play, actually. The defense wasn't exactly where we thought they were going to be, and Helen just read it and made the backdoor cut.
Well, doesn't that show, though, that the team they can kind of think together. They know what the other person's thinking, and they've played enough together now. They kind of know, hey, she's going to be open. Helen's going to be open. And you mentioned the defense there. Helen Terry and Kiki both. Now, can you tell when it's time to put the other one in, they get a little tired?
Yeah, you can tell. And tonight, I tried to keep a freshman in there. They're working so hard on the defensive end, and sometimes that causes them to make mistakes offensively if you leave them out there and they're a little bit tired. But I thought they really complemented each other well. When one would get a little tired, we put the other one in, and they sustained that defensive pressure all night long on the point guard, and that really helped us out tremendously. It made them use a lot of shot clock, and the point guards made mistakes, I think, because of Kiki and Helen's pressure.
Well, I haven't looked up the exact date, and I know statistics don't mean a whole lot in a moment like this, but it's been a long time since we have defeated Liberty, and I know that's a great feeling. Looking back a little bit towards Saturday, I asked Kelsey this question too. Do you think that game helped what happened here tonight?
I think it definitely did. At practice yesterday, we were all just sick at our stomachs about the way we let that game get away from us on Saturday. I mean, it was really hard to even get focused on this game. We were just so disappointed in the Saturday loss. But I was really proud of our players. We had an early practice this morning at 7 o'clock, and they were in tune and intense and alert. And we just kind of went over the final game plan this morning, and they decided they were just going to give it our best shot tonight. And I think hard work can beat talent when talent doesn't work hard, and I think Liberty has probably more talent than anybody in the league, hands down, every position. And I think our kids they came out and decided they were just going to work really hard from start to finish.
Yeah, Worley there
she's phenomenal.
To defend her the way that you did tonight, just unbelievable. She had 19 rebounds, but she could have had a lot more if it wasn't for the good blocking out and great hustle. And when Lydia fouled out, the one thought that came to mind on Saturday, we had people fouling out, and it was kind of like it took us down. Tonight it didn't seem to bring us down. We kind of knew, hey, we can step up and take care of this.
Well, I think everybody that came in off the bench, they were ready to take on their responsibility. And we put Margaret in, and she did some nice things on defense. Aaron Bratcher goes in, immediately touches ball, scores a layup. They were ready to come in and do what needed to be done. Lydia fouled out. The difference is that Saturday 3 people fouled out. We only had 1 foul out tonight, so we had a few more reserves to go to. But great team effort, and I think maybe we did learn some things in our loss on Saturday. And you can accept those losses a little bit better when you feel like that maybe you learn and you can move forward.
Well, now, quickly to close it out now, moving ahead, a couple more home games in the season and the tournament. We're up on a mountaintop. Do we kind of make sure we don't drop down off of that, I guess?
Well, tomorrow is a well-deserved day off. Everyone's going to try to recover a little bit, and then on Wednesday it's just back to business. What we did tonight has no bearing on what we're going to do on Friday. So we can celebrate, and it's nice to have a day off tomorrow. We kind of celebrate today and tomorrow, but Wednesday we've got to get prepared for Coastal. Our last about 5 contests against Coastal have come down to the wire, and I'm sure it will on Friday. So we've got to bring the same kind of toughness and defensive intensity on Friday.
Overtime at Coastal.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
All right. Well,
it'll be a good one.
Congratulations.
I do want to add, we're going to have a senior night on Friday, even though it's not our last home game. We've got a couple of sets of parents flying in from Texas, and our seniors decided Friday would be the best night for them to be recognized. So we really encourage all the CSU fans to come out. This has got to be one of the best senior classes ever for the women's program here. So we really hope there's a big turnout. We'll honor them right before the game. The game starts at 7 o'clock on Friday night, and we'd really like to see a good show of support from our CSU fans on Friday.
Well, hopefully I'll be on the radio tomorrow night with the men's team, and I will put a word in.
Great,
about
we'd
that.
appreciate that.
So, well, congratulations on that night to remember.